everybody. I know it's been a while, so I am NODRAMA. Yep, I'm NODRAMA makeup mama. And if you are new here, that was my jazz riff for the video. And if you're not, welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me. I have actually never done one of these videos before, so I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna do a haul video and a kind of a get ready with me. I got a bunch of products that are substitutes for some products that I already have, because, you know, trying to find the next best. The grass is always greener. And when I say greener, some of you will laugh at that, because one of the things I got is a green color corrector. So hopefully I'm not hulking out tonight. All right, so first I'm just gonna go over everything I got, and then we'll start putting stuff on the tip of my face. So the first two things I got, which I'm gonna try to use both of these in the video, is I got the Saharan palette by Juvia, which is the first one. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Juvia's Place palettes. I just haven't purchased any, so. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is the Saharan. It's gorgeous. And this is pressed pigment. So just so you guys know, pressed pigment does not perform the same as eyeshadow. It's not the same thing. Pressed pigment has a lot less ingredients in it. Normally eyeshadows have talc and mica and things like that in them, and pressed pigments do not. They're pretty much. And then I got this Saharan too. This one is an eyeshadow palette, not pressed pigment. But look at these gorgeous colors. Oh, beauty, yes. So I'm probably gonna use both of them because that's how I roll. And let's look into my happy box. Okay, so I got a new loose powder. It's the Miracle Glow, the Flower Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. I really like the compact, so I wanted to try the loose powder to see if it performs the same way. Mostly too because that way I can put the other one in my, this is supposed to minimize the appearance of imperfection and give you an ambient glow. That is a very interesting container. Let's see. How does this open? Oh God, I'm gonna like break it. Oh, it just lifted off. Okay, that's super cute. All right, so this is actually very bulky because that's the top. I mean, the powder is in here. So I don't know if it's just, I don't know. I guess I do like this because I guess you could just like butt it up against your counter. So, anywho. All right, I also got, what else did you get, Jessica? I got two different color correctors. I got the LA Girl HD color corrector. And then because I like Catrice so much, I got the Camouflage cream in green. I think I'm gonna go with the Catrice one just because I've never used a cream before. So it could, you know, go either way. I also got the Catrice, because I like Catrice, if you guys hadn't figured it out, and they're super affordable. The HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, it's supposed to last up to 24 hours. It has a second skin effect. It is mattifying, so it is full coverage, but I will probably be adding my Cover FX drops to it just because I don't want to be matte. I also got, because I'd heard good things about it, the LA Girl Pro Conceal, the high definition for under my eyes. I got, that's just a new white eyeliner. That's not anything special. And this is just a copper eyeliner, but actually I might try to use that though. It's an LA Girl. I got like a bunch, I wanted to get some like, not cheaper brands, but you know what I'm saying. Like more affordable brands that you can go, oh, okay, that's something I can buy. I got the Flower Pots Flower Beauty powder blush in Peach Primrose, which I thought was really pretty. And I got a mascara to try. It's the NYX Worth the Hype. So we will see if it's actually worth the hype. And then I also got the Dose of Colors Disney Special Collection in Mojave. And it's a lip gloss. So I don't know if I'm gonna use it. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't get like a primer. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the MAC Fix Plus. go into Touch of Soul. So I went on Touch and Soul's website today just to like see, and they have makeup too, just so you know, FYI. But it's kind of spendy. Like the eyeshadow palettes, I don't know, I want to say they were like $30 some. And I guess it just kind of surprised me because the primer is so affordable and is a really good primer. So I guess I just assumed that all of their stuff was like that. But no, they are definitely like on the spendier. I would compare their prices to like Dose of Color, if that makes sense. Like their lipsticks are about 18 bucks. All that good jazz. I'm just rubbing this in. The Touch and Soul primer, it's a pore filling primer, but I really like the consistency, and it's not that weird. It's not like the greasy feeling like silicone gives you sometimes, but it's not like as creamy as the Tatcha, and that's why I put it more all over my face. But mostly just where there are problems, since that's what it's called. No problem. All right, guys. Okay, we're gonna try this Camouflage cream. I can't get it open. Help. I got it. All right, so this is just like a little pot. I want to kind of touch it with my finger first. Oh, she's thick. And she's green. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try it for the sake of science. This could be a disaster. I'm gonna try a little bit, and if it's not what I want it to be, I'm gonna try the LA colors. But basically, oh no, it's good on, okay. So I'm just gonna kind of like try to blend it with a brush instead of a sponge. And this is just a synthetic hair brush that I got for $1 off of Shop Miss A. Okay, so it's not that green on, which is good. But it probably is, I just have redness, so. Yeah, I mean, look at the difference. That's actually pretty good. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of dibbity dab this. Sometimes I just use my fingers. I mean, let's be real here. I'm just gonna go in with my fingers. No, see, I got too much. That's why I use your brush. You live and learn. So how have you guys been? Put in the comments down below. I feel like I haven't filmed in 1,000 years. It hasn't been that long, but my new medicine has kicked in. I feel good. I feel ready to face the day. A couple of you have reached out to me, and thank you so much for the sweet comments and everything. Like, I mean, I was completely blown away by some people. It's just, you know, especially since it's National Women's History Month, it was really nice to see us supporting each other, you know, because it doesn't always happen. But I feel like that's why I started this channel, was to encourage and support and empower. So yeah. Okay, well, this works. I mean, it's not, I'm still kind of red, but like not as red, I guess. I don't know. This foundation says it's full coverage, so we'll see if it can cover the rest of the red. Because the problem with the creams is that sometimes they get real patchy. Like, I have dry skin. And especially if you're putting a cream on after you put a pore, I didn't even think about this. If you're putting a pore filling primer on, a lot of times it wants to stick. So that's when you go in with a fluffy like foundation brush and just kind of buff it. Which does bring some of my redness back, but makes it look a lot more even. Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna try the LA color on top of this. Is that crazy? Am I being like too insane? Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Guys, why is everything so hard to get open? It's like they don't want you to have it. I'm using my teeth. Don't use your teeth. I should have had Larry open things for me, but as he chuckles in the background. All right. So this, I think, is more like the Sephora. So what I'm gonna do is just do a dollop right there, and right there, and right there, and right there. Okay. And I'm using beauty sponge, my Real Techniques beauty sponge that my hubby had to go and get me more because I ruined with the last graining. Huh? I don't know, guys. Covering redness is so hard. Like, it really is. If any of you guys have kind of like, I mean, I have rosacea and I have sensitive skin anyway, so like, I just think about it too much. My skin turns red. So it's really, unless I want like cake face, if I'm trying to keep my makeup looking somewhat natural and I try to get rid of my red, it ain't gonna happen. All right, so now we're gonna do this Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I believe this was $9.99. It might have been cheaper than that. I don't think it might have been more than that. I think it might have been like $12.99. So it is definitely more expensive than my other foundation. And it's definitely more liquid. Ooh, it's running down my cheeks. Stop it. Make it stop. Ah! Ah! It's like those Instagram where they like pour it all sexy. Yeah, that's not me. I'm like, ah, it's running down my face. That just made me think of it. And now I'm like, it's the complete opposite of me. Okay. I wonder if I should try it on its own and not put the... Yeah, I'm gonna try it on its own. It's a little yellow, but I can work with that. I can work with yellow. And it's definitely full coverage. Yeah, it is definitely full coverage. I did not need as much as I put on. Ooh. Okay, guys. Well, if you want a full coverage foundation, this is the one for you. Sorry. The pine is blossoming right now, and like, it's literally like, instead of like amber waves of grain, it's like yellow waves of pollen here. America. All right, so this is definitely more matte than I like. It is really good coverage, like really good. I guess it would help if I, you know, blended it on this side. Do any of you have to do this in your nose? Like, I cannot get into that like crack between my nose and my cheek. I have to always go back in with my finger. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so I don't know. I'm on the fence about this foundation. It's not bad. I mean, it's a really pretty coverage. I mean, really full coverage. It's not settling, which is nice because, you know, dry skin stuff settles. I probably would use the Cover FX if I use it again. The Cover FX drops, just to make it not look so matte. But I wanted to kind of test it on its own merit. So yeah. I mean, I look like a dead person, but I always do when I put foundation on, so yep. All right, so now we are moving on to the Pro Conceal by LA Girl, excuse me. Maybe the one that I was supposed to get was LA Color and I got LA Girl instead. I guess we'll find out. Well, I mean, we won't because I don't have the other one, so. So I'm just going to open her up. This is an HD high definition. Oh, I like, it has a little like brush. How does this work? Oh, you squeeze it. Okay, so I'm squeezing it. And it's gonna come out, okay? Oh, okay, so I just take a little brush. It is very light. So I'm gonna take that little brushy. kind of dab it where I want it. When you are concealing under your eyes, I always think it's a good idea to not, you don't want to put the concealer right like where your eyelashes are. You always want to go down a little bit so that way you can blend it up. Also, the skin, pro tip, the skin under your eyes has a lot of blood vessels in it, which I've said before. But why that is important is because it naturally gets warm there. Part of the reason that people bake under their eyes is because concealer is warming up and blending with the foundation, with the powder that you put on it. That's why it's called baking. But also, when you put products on your eyes, especially like eye creams and stuff too, you don't want to go past like a 1/4 inch below your eyelid because it's going to blend up there anyway. So if you start there, you don't have anywhere to go. I have something on there. This is incredibly pale. Like, way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. And for me to say that, because I don't mind pale, but I wonder if it's because the foundation is oxidized on my face, which I don't know. I don't know, guys, I don't know. But I like it. I mean, I like the concealer. I'm gonna have to go in with my finger. You always want to use like your ring finger or your pinky finger under your eyes because those are the fingers that have put the least amount of pressure on your eye area. Because you never want to like pull or anything like that. This is, I will say this is thicker than the Catrice. It's like tackier. But it's not doing, you know, it's not giving me a lot of attention to my lines and wrinkles, which is good. And I think this was like $3 or something ridiculous, like $2.99 or something. So for $2.99, it ain't bad. It is very pale. I probably would actually go up a color, which I never go up a color. That's crazy. Or my under eyes are just gonna look fantabulous. All right, I did not get an under eye powder, so I am just gonna go in with, what am I gonna go in with, Jessica? I'm gonna have, okay, that was my husband. We're gonna just ignore it. Because that's the best thing to do sometimes. I'm just gonna go in with the Milani Prep Set and Go, which is just a translucent setting powder. It's pretty finely milled. I'm gonna go in with a dry sponge. And this is one of those sponges that has like the contoured kind of edge. So, and I'm just gonna press the powder into my eyes. Press it in. I'm not baking per se, I'm just setting it. But she's white. I don't know what it's looking like on camera, but from where I'm looking, it's very pale. Whew, powder all over me. Okay, so now I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I'm gonna use this flower. It comes with one of the little velour sponges, which I like never use. Oh, okay. Usually I like to tap my powder into my container, but I don't know if I should do that with this because it's so deep. I did it anyway. I did it anyway. All right, let's see if it's a good one. I have high hopes, so I'm using my glittery powder brush. Wipe up my bake too, which I didn't really bake, but okay, that is really pretty. Gosh, I say pretty so much. I realized that on the Riviera video that my use of pretty is a little. I need to find some new words. That's gorgeous. It's stunning. Oh, yeah, I really like this powder. So it's the Flower Beauty. I'll list everything in the description box, but it's the Flower Beauty Wonder Glow, I think. I don't know. I'll put it in the description box. But it did. Because like I thought my face was looking a little dry. And that just kind of lifted it and made it look okay. Under my eyes is way too pale though. Actually, what I'm gonna do then, kids, don't try this at home. I'm gonna take a little of this powder and see if I can go over the white and see if it'll, yeah, balance it out a little bit. I'm not trying to get too much because I don't want under my eyes to look crepey, but I do want them to not look white. I think that looks better. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I might just be making my eyes look really powdery. Yeah. Well, the wrinkles are back. Yay. But, all right, so far, I think the foundation is good, but I'm definitely gonna have to use the Cover FX drops with it. And I really, really like this powder. The concealer, you know, maybe if I had gotten a darker color, I never get the darkest color, like a darker color. I always get like the lightest color. And I just can't believe how light that color is, which is actually not a bad thing because that means that their shade range is pretty good. But it's just very pale on me. I did not get any new brow product, so I'm gonna put my brows on and I will be right back. All right, so I realized while I was doing my brows that I hadn't put bronzer or anything on, so I went ahead and I didn't get a new bronzer, so I just used my Essence Luminous Matte and then took a little bit of the dark color in my next 3 steps to sculpt to kind of contour a little bit. But I did get a blush, so we're gonna try that now if I can find it. It's right here. Flower Pots powder blush, and it's a little rose. Why is everything so dang hard to get into? I guess so that you won't steal it. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna like rip it. Urgh! Help me, husband.
Hand it to me.
I can't get it open. Yeah, this under eye concealer is definitely too light. But luckily, I can, since I got it from Ulta, I can return it and get something different. Okay, so this is the color Peach Primrose. It's like a really pretty mid-tone peach. I'm about the peach life right now. I don't know why. I used to always be like all about like the light pinks and pink and stuff, but like peach is more natural. But I think it also has like a really, it's a better transition, like especially if you're doing any kind of contouring. Like I think peach is a really good transition because it's not quite so far away on the color wheel from brown, so it looks more natural. So I'm just kind of doing little circles on my apples and my cheeks. And I will at some point do a video explaining like how to apply blush, because I know that sounds silly and like a silly thing to do a video about, but the way you apply blush is different based on your face shape. Some people look better with it drawn back further. Like I have a very round face, so I just do mine basically, I just blend it right on the apples of my cheeks and just kind of go back a little bit, because if I go back too far, it's widening my face and we want my face to look narrow. Narrow. I'm just gonna veil a little bit, because why not? All right. Ugh, under my eyes is killing me, guys. It is so bright. How bright is it? Does it look really bright, Larry? Like super bright? Oh well. Such is life. Such is life. This is why we try things. This is why we try things so that this is why I try things so that you guys, and I really liked this blush, so it's actually gonna go right into the little top thing. But this is why I try things, so that you guys don't have to. And you can go, that's not for me today. Where's my MAC Painterly pot? Oh God, I thought I lost it. Okay, so Painterly pot. You knew that was coming. Anytime, you know, I'm all about trying new eyeshadow bases too, but if I'm trying new eyeshadows, I'm going to stick with a base that I think gives it a fair chance, because I know how this base performs with good and with bad shadow. So if I'm trying something for the first time, I'm gonna use this. But if I'm using eyeshadow, like if I was just gonna do like a soft glam look or, you know, something like that, I would maybe try a different eyeshadow primer to see how it compares. And I have tried some, and I always go back to MAC. Back to MAC. That's still a thing where you can like take your empty lipsticks and get a free lipstick. Is that still a thing? I wonder if it is. I don't know if it is. Tell me in the comments. Okay, so we have both Saharans here. Let me give myself some space. I'm really bad about crowding. All right, so we've got the Saharan, which has smaller, and it has 12 shadows in it. And then we have the Saharan 2, which has 9 shadows. None of these are suitable for a base color for my skin tone. So I have Soft Glam right here. Hello, how are you? So I'm gonna go in with Soft Glam to lay down a base because the only colors that are like light, I mean, you know, the thing is, Juvia's Place was initially created and designed by African-American women, and then obviously, you know, and it's a proud celebration of that heritage. Now they are branching out, obviously, because they're making really good products. So, but their eyeshadow palettes are not going to, you know, cater to people that are as white as a ghost. And that's fine. I think it's great that they don't, because so many do. So it's kind of refreshing. Okay. So for my transition color, the only logical choice I see here is Catrice, which is this color right there. So I'm gonna take my biggest, fluffiest brush. I'm gonna tap a little. I'm gonna get a little more thing, and I'm gonna tap, because like I said, when you don't know how things perform, always tap, make sure you tap. And I'm just gonna brush it all up in my transition space. I don't even know if that showed up. Did it show up? Not really. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. So maybe don't tap your brush. And these are pressed pigments, so these should have some color. All right. It's not a bad transition shade. Definitely not, you know, to be pressed pigment, it is not as pigmented as I thought it would be. But, you know, the eyeshadow palettes are also $14. So it's in that ColourPop, BH Cosmetics range kind of thing, where it's like, yes, some of it is fantastic and awesome, but some of them you gotta work with a little bit. So, I don't mind that. Okay. So there's my first transition. I kind of laid it down pretty high. And now I'm gonna go in with a smaller transition brush and go into Jamila, which is this color. And actually, okay, so Catrice, which I just went into, is actually an eyeshadow. Jamila is a pressed pigment. So this should be, so I misspoke and I apologize. All right, so I'm tapping this now because now I'm scared of it. And this is, oh, it's, oh, I like this. I haven't said it's pretty, but I stopped myself. It is a true kind of, it's kind of like a true orange. It's, I want to say it's pretty. I want to say it so bad. And all I'm doing is starting at my eyebrow, the end of my eyeball, and kind of brushing it, windshield wiping it up into the other transition color. I feel very crepey today. I think it's the, you know when one part of your makeup is not working and it makes everything else feel like it's not working? I think it's the under the eyes. That's the problem. All right. So I'm just gonna repeat this on the other side and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we are back. I have Jamila on now in my transition. It is a very pretty orange. Pretty. I can't help it, I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna go into the Saharan 2 palette, and I think because it is Vert Orange, I'm gonna kind of go a little crazy and go, oh, it doesn't have a name. Oh, yes, it does. I'm gonna go into Zora, which is that mulberry color. I'm just gonna tap, tap. Because I have a feeling this is gonna go on brighter than it looks in the pan, yes. And this is gonna color, ooh. I'm gonna just put this one right in the outer corner of my eye. And remember how I said when you wanna add the color, but you wanna control it, you do the little tiny circles. So I'm doing little tiny circles so I can control where this goes. And I'm pretty much just making this my V, but that plan could change according to lots of factors. I'm actually gonna go up higher with this because I really like this color. It is gorgeous. Do you like? Mommy likes. And so far this palette has no fallout, which is really incredible because the colors have been pretty, except for that first transition color I put down. These colors have been really good. Now they are definitely not a one and done kind of shadow where, like, I mean, you gotta tap, you gotta press into the pan more than once probably, but it's more about just knowing how to blend it. Cause see, I went more in on this eye, so now I have to fix it. I gotta fix it. Sorry. I'm gonna go back with my Biggie Fluffy. I'm gonna go back into Jamila and kind of just help blend that out just a little bit. Because you don't want your colors to be announcing themselves so loudly. Well, you might, I don't. That's just me. All right. I don't know where this look is going. I'm like on this adventure with you, and I don't know where we'll end up. Let's see. I think I'm going to take Sokoto. Am I? No, I'm gonna do something completely different for me. I'm gonna go in this really dark brown and put it all over my eye. What? Yes. I don't know why. I just feel that's where inspiration is striking me right now. So I'm just patting. This is a matte, so I mean you don't have to pat, but I don't know. I feel like it gives me a little bit better coverage. Okay, so that's with the brown down. Brown down. The brown is down. I don't know what I was thinking here. This is not how I do my eyes normally. But I need to broaden my horizons. Stretch my wings and fly. Okay, so now I have brown all over. That's great. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I need to go in with a shimmer because I haven't done any of the shimmers yet. So I'm gonna take Zoya. and go all over my eye with it. Kind of not covering up the brown. Oh, this is not showing up. Zoya. Oh, there we go. I just had to get enough on my brush. But guys, I had to really pack it on my brush to show up. But over that brown, I did have a little fallout. Over that brown, that's really pretty. Pretty, pretty, really pretty. So pretty. But I had to dig and make sure that this brush was fully packed. And then just pat, pat, pat. Okay. Where shall we go from here? Where do we go from here? There's these blues and there's like a bunch of them and I kind of want to use them, but I don't know where. I don't know where, guys. The blue just doesn't seem natural in this look. I think what I'm gonna do is cough and take a drink. And then I'm gonna introduce the blue, guys. I'm gonna introduce the blue. I think it's a good thing. You notice how I'm saying it very apprehensively, but I'm gonna go into Saharan 2 into, I'm gonna mess this up, mess this name up. Chef Shaoran? I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Juvia's Place. It's a really pretty color. And I'm just gonna tap this right in the corner of my eye. And what this is gonna do, because that icy blue turns the shift in the other colors that I have. And just kind of makes it interesting. Kind of almost turns it like a minty green. This is one of those nights that Jessica's putting on way too much eyeshadow because she just can't stop. Yes, I'm talking about myself in third person. It happens. Deal with it. I'm just kidding. You don't have to deal with it if you don't want to. You could turn me off. All right. What do I do now? I'm going to go in with a matte, which is the Sokoto. And it is like tomato red. Because why not? And I'm just going to pat a little of that right in the center of my eye. I don't know why. I have no plan here. I'm just trying things. I mean, I'm just trying to blend that, but it's kind of hard to blend an icy blue into a red. So, you know. All right, and then I'm gonna go into a really tightly packed tapered brush and go into Hadia in the Saharan 2 palette, which is like a bronze. I'm just gonna kind of go right on the out. Ooh, that color is gorgeous. Why didn't I do that all over my eye? Silly Jessica. Lots of fallout though. This eyeshadow look is not what I would consider a success because, like I said, I had never tried Juvia's Place. I was not familiar with their formula. I'm not familiar how they go on. So I'm just kind of playing, and I'm not sure that it looks fantastic, but I'm gonna rub some of this, and that's the Hadia under my eye. I feel like I can still save this look. It's not gone yet. Any more than that. All right, so what I'm gonna do, my natural instinct right now is to say, I'm gonna go off camera and fix this, but I'm not gonna do that because, you know, when we play with colors, sometimes we make mistakes. Mistakes were made. But that doesn't mean that you give up and take all your makeup off. I'm gonna go in with a fluffier brush. And obviously this eye color is going pretty much predominantly pinks and stuff. So in the inner corner where I put the blue, which was a mistake, I'm going to Marrakesh and just in the Saharan 2 palette. And I'm gonna lay it right over there. And let's just blend her in. There we go. Guys, there's so much eyeshadow on right now. There should be a rule. It's like, you may not put more than... Then I'm going into Aziza, which is the whitish color in Sahara 2. Right in the corner of my eye. Ooh, that is really pretty. Lovely. It's like a white with a gold shift. And then, because I can't stop playing, just tell me to stop messing. I bet you guys are yelling at your computer and be like, Jessica, oh my God, leave it alone. No, I won't. I'm going back into Zora, and I'm going to elevate this color, make it a little higher, since I went a little bit more neutral on my eye. And I'm gonna blend her all the way in. I kind of like that. All blended together. Yes, that is much prettier. See? We're getting somewhere. I just only took 20 eyeshadows. But like I said, this is a haul video. This is all stuff I haven't tried, so we have to leave room for error or mistakes or, you know, happy accidents. Okay. And I'm going to smoke this out a little bit just by not putting any more on my brush, but just taking it in the corner of my eye, under my eye, to kind of let that reddish pink color bring it down. Bring it down. Actually, I do need a little bit. There we go. So this is a very dramatic eye look. I don't know if I was originally planning on a dramatic eye look, but hey, drama on your eyes is okay. Anywhere else in my life, I'm not a fan. But, you know, drama on your eyes, it's cool. So I'm going into Fez, which is that dark brown, because I can't stop. And I'm just going to pat it right in the corner just to give that my eyelid a little bit of dimension, because it all kind of looks one color now, because I've put so many colors on my eyelid. So I'm just going back in with that brown and just kind of making my V. And why not? I'm swishing a little of that under too. Yeah, that made a big difference. I don't know if you can see it, but I can. So we've learned some things tonight. That Juvia has very pretty reds and really well pigmented shimmers, which is a good thing. They're a little patchy on their mattes, and their mattes definitely are not as pigmented as some others, but overall, I mean, it's not bad. I look like I'm sick because under my eyes is so white, but you know, okay, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna quit. I'm quitting. Quitting with that. I did get this bronze eyeliner, and I kind of want to, or is it gold? I think it's gold. And of course, it's one of those ones that doesn't want to open. Oh, I got it. This is a, I hit the table, sorry. Glide Gel Liner by LA Girl in the color Metallic Copper. And I'm just gonna see what that looks like. Ooh. So it's actually a little lighter than the colors I have down on my eye, but I'm going to go right along my lash line on the bottom, all the way in with this. For those of you who have issues putting eyeliner under your eye, if you stabilize your eye pencil by putting your 2 fingers on your face and then holding it like a pencil and doing this on your face, not pulling down in your eye, but just kind of stabilizing your hand, it won't skip and it won't feel as weird. I'm actually gonna put this in my waterline too. Now this I have no suggestions for. You can either do this or you can't. Some people cannot do it because they just can't deal with a pencil that close to their eye. But I found that if you're looking in a mirror, it's not that bad. Like if I try to do it without a mirror, I don't think I could do it because it's just something in my eye. But since it's almost like you're removing yourself from the situation by looking at it through a mirror, you know? Does that make sense? No, Jessica, it makes no sense at all. I'm sorry. So I'm just working it right into my waterline. And then we're gonna see if the hype is true with the NYX. And you know, the thing is when companies say stuff like that, I just feel like that's just like asking for trouble. Be like, you call your mascara worth the hype. First of all, I've heard nothing about it, so it's not, obviously not being hyped. That's really, really nice. See, it's really nice. And of course, I couldn't get the packaging all the way off. So now the lid's stuck. I can't get it out. Husband. All right.
You need my help?
I do, but you do whatever you need to do. So since that was not very dark, I am going to go back in with that Soap & Glory Smolder Kohl, which is the waterproof eyeliner that I really liked from Soap & Glory when I went and got it from Target. I'm going to sharpen her a little bit. How do I sharpen it? Oh, shut up. This little thing comes off. Okay, so I'm going to end up losing that, and I guess it won't matter. All right, so I'm just going to sharpen her up a little bit. Because since I am doing a dramatic eye, I am going to probably use this all the way across my eye. I say probably like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I think I'm just going to tight line my eyes with it. So just right in my waterline. Thank you. You can put it in my carousel. Alright. And I'm going to V it out just a little on the outside. And then go, I'm going actually under the copper that I already put on, under my under eye, and just on the inner, or the outer waterline. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, I'm going to finish this eye up because I don't want to waste your time. And I'll be right back with mascara. Alrighty, so I put the smolder down. We are now going to try this Worth the Hype volumizing and lengthening mascara from NYX. We will see how it stands the test against the one and only that is my love. I also got a sample of a Smashbox one that I'm probably gonna try just because why not? As long as it doesn't have, if this one has a pickle brush, I swear to you, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm tired of throwing away mascaras because they have pickle brushes. I'm also gonna go in, okay, so I'll be right back in a second after I can get this open. Okay, so I had to call in the recruits to open this for me because apparently I can't open plastic. All right. Ooh, it is not a pickle brush, so it already has good points. I like that when it opened, there wasn't like a huge globule on the end, which sometimes happens with mascaras. So already it's got a couple points. Let's see. All right, so this is obviously a multi-coat kind of mascara because it's not giving me much right away. But it is also new and I don't know how well coated the bristles are, which I know is why some people pump their mascara, but please don't pump your mascara. You can close it and twist it around, and that does the same thing as pumping it, and you don't push a bunch of air into your product. Pro tip. That's not even a pro tip. That's just a common sense tip. Okay. All right. I'm seeing something happening on coat 2. This is a different shaped brush. This is kind of like, I call it like a Christmas tree because it kind of looks like a Christmas tree, where it's skinnier at the top. My huge one is more of a butterfly or like a curve because it's like thinner in the middle. And I think the reason that works so well for me is because my lashes are are longest in the middle. But I mean, that's not bad. That's 2 coats. All right, let me finish this off. I'm gonna put 3 coats on and do my bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Ooh, I actually like this mascara.
Yes.
What? And it's like $7. Is it worth the hype? I think it might be. I was like, I mean, I'm a little in an uncomfortable place right now because I'm so used to mascaras letting me down. But this one, like my lashes are definitely volumized, but they're separated. They don't look like I have spider eyes. The bristles are really well laid out so that like it gets under your under eyelashes really well without giving you like goop. And I usually don't, I mean, I don't even really like the huge when it first opens because it's too wet and all that. But like, I think this looks really good. Is it gonna replace huge? Probably not, but. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw a little highlighter on. I did get my Ipsy bag today, like my regular Ipsy, and it had this Estate highlighter, which I haven't tried, so we're just gonna put it in there with the Ulta haul. Let me get my highlighter brush, and this one is in the color Pearl. And I tried it on my hand, I really liked it, so. Yeah, it's party. It's very, huh?
This one.
Sounded like your stomach went gurgly. It's just kind of like that. It's the kind of highlighter I like. It's shiny without being sparkly. My eyes are definitely the star of the show, which is fine. So of the products, the only one that I did not like is the concealer. And everyone raves about this stuff. I hate it. Maybe I would like it if I got a darker color, because I got the fairest color. Maybe if I got fair instead of fairest, I would enjoy that more. But it also feels really thick and it gave me creases. So I'm not about that life. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do is put on, I wanna see what this dose of color lip gloss looks like even. And see if it's something that even works with this. No. That's what that looks like. I don't wear sparkly gloss, so that's going in a giveaway. And I will put on, because my eyes are so shapow, I don't want to do a whole lot else. So I'm going to go with my good old faithful. I'm like talking it up and I can't find it. No. Where are you? Oh my gosh. Have I lost a Jeffree Star? No. Where have you gone, Jeffree Star? Where's my Christmas cookie? I can't find it. It has to be here somewhere. We're on high alert right now. Christmas cookie and chrysanthemum are missing. Who's been in my makeup? Okay, I just found Christmas cookie. But I have no idea where chrysanthemum is, and that is a bad thing. Where's chrysanthemum? And I didn't see Calabasas either. I'm okay. It's okay, Jessica. It's okay. Are you seriously patting my back while I'm doing my lipstick? Wow.
It was providing emotional support.
Yeah, I need you to do that when I'm not putting lipstick on.
Yeah, If you can hear this, chrysanthemum, come home to us, please.
Come home. Is it because we got rid of your sister, Regina George? Like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but she had it coming.
She was a mean girl. But Chrysanthemum, we love you. Mommy misses you, and I need you to come home. Oh my gosh, okay. I wanted to end this video on a better note, but now I'm all distraught because I'm missing the Jeffree Star lipstick. Okay, hey, I'm gonna take my own advice. I know my under eye looks crazy, but other than that, I really did like the palettes, and I really liked everything else. I am pleasantly surprised by this mascara. So here we go. Missing Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum, if you can hear me, it's okay. Mama's gonna look for you. Mama's gonna find you. Until then, everyone, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And be still.